welcome to Teaching Through the Bible as we begin the book of Numbers. So we're teaching through all the Bible, all of God's Word. It is all important, and so we are going through all of it. We're not skipping large sections. We're not ignoring large sections. We are going to go through all of the Bible, and in this course, Genesis through Deuteronomy, we're finally in the book of Numbers. We just finished Leviticus, and here we are starting off this book of the Bible with a few notes. So first of all, this is a book largely preparing for the promised place. They're getting ready. They're getting ready to go into the promised land, and they're getting ready through a variety of means. And the general structure of this, very broadly, the first generation prepares. First 10 chapters, they're preparing. They're at Mount Sinai still. So Exodus ended with them at Mount Sinai. They have left Egypt. They're at Mount Sinai. They're there to hear God's word and to worship him. And that's where it leaves us in Exodus. And Leviticus, they're still there. They're still at Mount Sinai. They're getting all of these instructions on how they can be with the holy God. They're an unholy people. They sin. They fall short, but they can still be with God. How can they do that? Leviticus gives some instruction on that. Well, now, still at Mount Sinai, in the book of Numbers, but they're going to head out. They're going to head to the promised land. And so this first generation that has come out of the Exodus, has come out from Egypt, they are getting ready. But then that doesn't work out. Then they fail. They sin. They are tested in the wilderness, and they fail miserably. They constantly complain, and we'll see a lot about that. And so that's chapters 11 through 25. That's a large section of this book. And we end the last several chapters, chapters 26 through 36. Those chapters are the second generation preparing. So we see this very beginning of Numbers, we're going to see that there is a census that is taken, and then in chapter 26 we'll see another census is taken for the next generation, because there are many years that go on here. Chapter 10 is when they leave Mount Sinai, but they don't get to the promised land, or rather they get to the edge of it, and then they have to continue wandering around the wilderness, and we'll talk about that as we get to that part. But so this is going to be 40 years of wandering around in the wilderness, 40 years of failing, and 40 years of complaining, until they are ready finally to enter the promised land with the second generation. So the kids that left in the Exodus, those kids, they are now adults, they're grown, and it's now their turn to choose to follow God, to choose to be ready to go into the promised land and worship God in this new place that is for them. Thank you for watching that video. I hope that it helped you learn a little bit more about the Bible today. And if you'd like to continue to learn more about the Bible, then we have plenty of other videos on the channel. And if this has been helpful for you, then you can always let me know by subscribing to the channel. And hopefully I'll be able to continue to help you learn even more about God's Word. Thanks.